What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So just before we progress, we are running two massive position on gold. As we discussed in pre-London session, we need a bigger trade and we have opened two massive position on gold, which is running almost to the upside. Guys, I want to take the full profit on this two gold position that just an hour earlier we have opened. Now I'll explain why did I open both of this position on gold and how we can capitalize this move. As you can see, the price in fact on gold, as the news coming up, showing strong bullish momentum. Now this bullish move is quite significant. As you can see, in that zone we have seen multiple liquidity grab from this gap opening. There is a reversal here, and I think that gold is likely to go back to the resistance zone again, and because of that reason we have open two gold position, which is in fact going in the direction of profit target. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the only way one can be profitable in this market is by keeping a bigger profit target and a smaller risk. Now, why did I open two position on gold? We'll be discussing that. Now, first of all, let's quickly look at which way gold is heading. This is the daily chart, and we see that gold had a bounce from this daily support level, and from that zone we have seen that gold started to move to the upside. Now, as we see that gold had a bounce, it might have an aggressive move to the upside as the news is coming. So we see that gold is heading to the upside. Let me know in the live chat if you are running that both of this trade on VIP today on gold. And I want to see that this market is heading to the upside, as we see that here the price on the 5 minutes again form another bullish candle. So let's see if we can have another position on gold. 5 minutes is another bullish, back to back two bullish. Let's open another third position on gold with stop loss below this low TP target in the same level as the other two position. What I think that gold, you can see it's just very strongly bullish, so we will be risking 3%. Already first two position on profit, and what I think that gold, we could see that upside spike with the news, and then we will take the profit on this one. So the other two position on gold is here, both of them running in profit. We see that the market triggered liquidity here multiple times, so you see that the price here showing strongly bullish momentum. So let's open another one on gold, and this one I'll not be send this one to VIPs because VIP has two position and it might be a bit more risky, because this is only for those who are on the YouTube community, because already on the VIP we have two trade running in profit, and it's only for I'm also running two position on gold, and I'm also not opening here, so it's only for the community who are on the YouTube channel. So what I think that here we can expect another upside on gold. Now what we see that here, this is potentially bullish price action, and you can see there is quite a few bullish candle has formed. Now if you look at the 15 minutes, you can see that this market from 15 minutes as well, there is a liquidity grab here, and multiple times the price gathered liquidity from this bullish price action. So let's see how we can find a bit more opportunity on this one. As you can see, the way gold has bounced, as I mentioned earlier today in the VIP as well, the gold is likely to move to the upside. So both of my position on gold currently running in profit, and I want to see that if this one is going up, giving us the full 5% profit on the single trade. Now this is what I tell you in the past also, when we are right, we need to take the bigger profit. This is how the trading works. Now you can see if these two of this position hitting the TP target, we will be almost gaining around 6% on this one trade, and that's how we can cover any trade not working out. We can cover up everything. So let's see how it goes, guys, and let me know in the live chat how, if you are enjoying this live session, and let me know what's your thought on gold and the upcoming news. So 3 position on gold. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a bit aggressive trader. It doesn't mean that I take a big risk. It means that I take a smaller risk, but when the market is giving me the opportunity, I try to take the full possible way, so that I can cover any trade didn't work out well. So from the lower time frame, if we look at the 30 minutes candle, we can see that the market in this lower time frame, which is in fact potentially bullish price action. Here is a liquidity grab, and then the price has started to rise up. As the news coming later today, we could see that gold is having the spike to the upside, and that spike should give us the TP hit on this trade. Now let me see on the lower time frame, is still bullish, so I'll keep you updated what I'm doing on these positions. I want to see that this one also heading to the upside. Now from the 5 minutes, we see that a candle close, the price has crossed the 1899 or 1900 level. From that zone we could see little bit of pullback, but let's see how it is doing. It's retesting this previous support, previous resistance, turning support here, and from that zone we can expect the price to have the momentum to the upside. It's a long-term bull market now, so long-term bearish market, but now locally it's turning to a bull market. All right, so let's find out how the market is doing. So the way the price action is forming is, for me, bullish. Now this 15 minutes candle is closing in 4 minutes time. You see that it gathered liquidity from this support level, which in fact propelling this price to move to the upside. All right, guys, so let's see how the market is doing. Thank you very much, guys, for joining the live session. Follow user, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Thank you. Hi coach, thank you for that. Hello everyone. Let's catch some peeps. Yep, let's catch some. We are already up in some peep on gold, and I want to see that this one also going up and giving us the lot of peep that we are hungry for. Possible short DX. So yeah, DXY looks down, so we could potentially see that gold is to the upside. Okay, thank you. Got 1915, very good. Yes, I am in trade. Okay, Jay, thanks for that. Good afternoon. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so let's see. Kakulon, we are running in profit, and so why should we revenge trade? I don't know what you mean by this, because you are running in profit. So with the news coming up, we might see some pullback or a spike, but still we have one more candle on the 15 minutes. You might see some liquidity gap here. Okay, this 15 minutes is closing in 2 minutes time, which is also bullish. Okay, now before the news, we need to see how the price is doing. Still bullish. If we need to take some profit, we can do that, but first let's see how it is doing on the last 2 minutes of this candle. What about AUD USD? We'll be looking at that as well, AUD USD and euro dollar. Ajay, you can join the VIP group. You can find a link in the description area. So also there is a link at the top of the chat, so you can click the link and then you can visit the website. At the top of the chat you can see the website address, www.forextradingwizard.com. so once you got the website, just click join now button, and then you'll be able to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy to trade with us, and also to see all the trade that I am opening, all the strategy that I am using. You can access all of them. So once you are on the website, click join now button, and then you'll be able to join. So you see that gold, guys, heading to the upside with the 2 positions running on, and I'm expecting for that. Okay, very good, Kakulan, thanks for that. So the result of the news is no one knows, but we see the price action only. We see only price action confirmation. This is where we trade based on the price action. Now result could be anything, but from the price action we trade price action. This is the main goal as a trader, is to trade based on the price action confirmation. Now, you know, with the news there could possible to be spike down, but our stop loss, already the price has moved well below. Our stop loss is well below this level, so we'll keep running. I want to see that gold is hitting our TP target at the top. Okay, even if I'm taken out of the trade, I have no problem. All right, because there's a gap opening, and I want to see that gold has given the profit that we need for this purpose. So let's see. We are already on a trade, so let's find out how. Here it might gather some liquidity from this level, but still we can expect for the price to, you see that this doji on the 15 minutes for me is also a bullish price action, and there is a, you can see there is a long weak candle here that has crossed the previous one 15 minutes. So the way price action has formed is potentially for me it's a bullish price action. Okay, anytime we can expect another movement to the upside. So if you look at the 1 hour, you can see that this market from 1 hour perspective, it's we have seen the significant movement towards the upside. Now if you look at the 4 hour, right, where we see that whenever a seller is trying to sell, the buyers pushing the price high, and what I think that we could see that the market at least going up and hitting that 20 EMA. From the 30 minutes perspective, what we see that the price, you see that there is a massive liquidity gap here, and then we have seen another liquidity gap there. So basically you see that the price after this doji is heading to the upside, and this price action here is after gathering that liquidity is moving up again. So both of the position that we are running in Forex Trading Wizard Academy is running in profit. I'm also running, guys, both of this position in one of my account. Let's bring it up. I'll give a shout out what I'm doing with the position with the news, but I really want to keep running that positions in a real account. Okay, so let's see on the 15 minutes with this doji. It is trying to head to the upside now. The only thing is that it might gather liquidity from this support that could give a spike down, but it's still with the news. Still we have 2 more 5 minutes candle to go, and this 2 5 minutes candle is crucial, as we could see that with this candle the price, this is the 15 minutes 20 EMA. What I think that we might see a spike down testing this and then heading towards the upside again. Let's see. Right, so it's still running, guys. Okay, we see that local drop. I mentioned with the news, it might come to the, I will still keep running, right? With the news, it's just gathering some more liquidity. You see that it's now peaking to the upside. Now this is where okay, you see that it's gathered another amount of liquidity from the support level as the news coming up. All right, this is the 5 minutes now. Okay, so okay, my TP on both of these at 1904.06 is my TP. So I can bring up my PNL on these 2 trades to see actually where is my TP and everything. Okay, so both of my trade running in profit. You can see that so both of these buy trade on gold. This is one of my account. I trade in multiple accounts. So you see that both of this trade I'm running gold. This is a real account. Okay, it's my real money that I'm trading with gold. This trade is copying to multiple accounts. This is a medium size account I'm using. I have a higher account, lower account, all of them. So you can see that in this trade, my one trade that I bought, the same trade I have sent out to the VIPs as well. So the TP, why is TP 1900? Okay, so one trade has TP 1900.98, the other trade is 1904.79. so I have two positions running on gold in a real account. So this is a ever trade because they are regulated broker. I trade with a regulated broker. If you are not trading, or if you are looking to trade with a regulated broker, you can trade EverTrade with EverTrade. There is a link below this video I have put, and also I can give you a link in the live chat for EverTrade for this regulated broker. So the link I have given in the live chat, you can click the link and then you can register for free, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker. Now, as the news is coming, I'll update you VIPs as well how I will be managing the trade. Let me see if we see that pardon me guys, price action is very bearish here. We might choose to open with, close with profit, but first need to see how the price is doing here in that zone. Is very important to see. Now, if we look at the 1 hour, the 1 hour candle closing 35 minutes, so there is a chance of breaking the previous 1 hour low and then could move towards the upside, which is one probability. Let me see from 15 minutes, which is potentially bullish. From 5 minutes, a doji. All right, so yeah, this 5 minutes candle is very important. It's closing as a doji. Okay, so which is pushing high. We need to see that the market is basically moving up from that zone, as we are expecting for gold to remain bullish. Okay, and let me see. Yeah, I still think that we could see the spike to the upside, and that should give us the TP hit for both of the trade that we are running. Can you let me know, guys, both of these trades you guys are running now? Okay, so it's forming this doji here. Let me see if we see. Okay, there's a potential for drop, so I'm closing both of this position on gold. The price might spike to the downside, so I'm closing both of this position on gold, and then if I need to open, we'll open again. All right, so we have closed. Now it's just picking up, no problem. We are in well profit. We have closed, and if we need to open again, we will be opening, because the spike could be to the downside and then could go up. Both side it could spike after the news. So if we need, we will be entering again. Let me know, update me, guys, what did you do with that position? Okay, if anyone is still not on profit, then I would say that to hold. Yeah, the spike could be up, high probability. It could go up and could come down, or it could continue to rise even. So because we are in the profit, so we close that, and okay, so the way it is trying to Okay guys, so that's, you see that the price action from this lower time frame is showing potentially bullish, which is heading to the upside. And okay, so it, as I mentioned, it could spike up, come down, or it could spike down, goes up. So and if we, after we see that, we will be looking at that, how we can do that. Look, the thing is that we expected gold to go up earlier, but as we form a doji, you can see it's now heading to the upside. We are running two positions, so if we need to enter, we can do that. All right, so which is bouncing off to the upside. If we need to enter again, we can do that. News time is very, very important, and you know, we need to really look at. Okay, so the 15 minutes now with the news, I will be going long. All right, with the news will be going long. Stop loss below this low. It completed this pattern, and I'll set my TP later. First enter the position. Cat has, before I enter, it has come down, so that will not be entering again. Let's see. Before I enter, it has done the spike, as I mentioned. Might, okay, so from the 1 hour it has done the spike. So with the spike, let's see. Okay, so it is now a little bit, let me see. Which way it is heading now? Okay, so let's wait. As I mentioned, we closed earlier is because of this spike. With news with the spike, let's wait for that. First, let's the settle. Okay, first of all, this 15 minutes is very, very important, this candlestick, and then we'll be looking to see what's happening with that. We closed both of the position. Anyone running any position with that news, let me know, guys. I think that you see that we are closed out of the position is because of the spike down that has happened. Now here is the crucial point: is it coming down again, to break this low. It might come down to break the low and then could continue to rise up again. So I had a question, one of you asked that why do I no, not yet there. So do you wait for candle close? Sometime not. It depends on most of the time I wait, but sometime I do not wait for the candle close. If I see confirmation, especially after liquidity grab, I do open position. Let's quickly look at anyone running any trade on gold at the moment. Let me know, guys, in the live chat. So let me see that. So dollar unemployment claims, which is, there isn't much difference. Okay, it's 240k expected, 239k is actual, only 1000 difference. I don't think this should have a much impact on it. So but it normally have an impact from a neutral perspective, but as you can see, the result may not make a big difference. If you look at, what is the DXY? Okay, DXY. Okay, so DXY is still bearish to me. Okay, we see that from this zone, from this resistance, after breaking the daily resistance, DXY had a rejection from the liquidity zone, and I think the DXY might remain downside. Now as DXY is down, we could see that gold is still heading to the upside. There is a probability. You can see that after spike, it's now moving to the upside. So 30 minutes candle, 15 minutes long wick doji. Okay, so you see that spike now coming up. Okay, now it's let me see first, guys, the risk to reward, to see if it's worth taking, then we'll be going to take. Let me see, first of all, from the daily perspective, it's the daily high, and from 15 minutes just 1 to 1.4, from 1 hour. Okay, so here now this candle is a strongly bullish candle, and now we'll be going long with this to this level, to this resistance zone, because this is a very important candlestick pattern, which this one I will be opening again after the news. So this is the third trade that you will be, if it is gold buy at 1901. Now you guys saw that why I am doing that. If we need to increase the TP, we'll be increasing the TP. First, let's keep at 1906, and then we'll be changing TP if we need it. So gold, okay, so it's heading to the upside. We need some peep, as you guys said that you are hungry, so we can expect this move to the upside. And now you have seen that why did I close the previous two positions is because of the spike completed, the price action showing potentially upside. Now this move, it might take the goal to 1912. All right, so I'm expecting it to go at least to 1910, 1906. Now the way it has done, it might come down again for a retest of this neckline. There is a previous resistance here which is turning support, and you guys might get a better price for this. Keep in mind guys, always do the proper risk management, do proper lot sizing, always open in a demo account because anything can happen. This is a 15 minutes candle for me, which is closing in 6 minutes time, and I'm expecting it to now to break to the upside to create a new higher high. Now let me know guys in the live chat. We closed our previous two position with close or with profit. Now we have opened another one. We are doing a bit more trade. That's good. More trading is better. Putting buy yes in trade for some. Okay, 1900. Went it and close to it a small profit. It was just luck. That's fine, Sophia. Just keep it a go. That's still running. 1901. Bought at 90, 80, 96. Very good. So you got a very good pricing. I do got low. I think it's heading up 1905. Thanks for that. Okay. All right, so close to it profit. Awesome. That's why am I thinking it 15 minutes course. Yeah, you can enter. Yeah, it depends. So now this is where the crucial part is for the price to remain bullish here. Let me see the long week candle. If it is a manipulation, then that will be hilarious. So let's see. So far, which is from 15 minutes, doji. Okay, we can expect it to have another bounce as there is a long week. So the price gathered liquidity from the support triple time. So this is a upside bias market at the moment. So should be able to see that holding that 1900 level. You can see that the price gathered liquidity many times from the support level, so which is an upside biased market. And okay, so you see need that spike. If you look at the 1 hour, which is also potentially bullish, right? So we see that price crossed that low, closed, has crossed above. Now okay, that's what we need, that spike to the upside. Now in the 15 minutes, yep, has gone push up. Yeah, that's an upside bias market. So we see that that week will, if it is a feeling that week, and we should see that movement to the upside and giving that us that profit that we need. Okay guys, I'm heading to the profit zone. That's awesome. So this 15 minutes candle, even if it is closing as a leaving a wick here, that could lead the next one to go to the upside, and that could be a big trend change even if the 15 minutes closing as a bullish candle, because it gathered multiple times liquidity. We should see that the market trending to the upside for a bit more time. And from the 30 minutes also we see that the price gathered liquidity, here one, and our stop loss is below this low. So even if it is coming down for a pullback, we will be holding the position, because a chance for upside is higher than the chance to downside. Now the only thing is the 1 hour. Let me see the 4 hour. So you saw that the market hit the 20 MA, and from that zone there is a little bit of rejection. Let me see from the daily. Okay, so from the daily the price has reached the daily resistance. So let's see if there is any rejection coming from the daily. Okay, so this 15 minutes is closing as a red dot, as a doji, and that doji ideally, okay, so it's trying to pick up, but okay, so you see that spike, but I expect it to close as a bit more green candle. All right guys, so the doji is a little bit of issue here. Because so from 1 hour we see that okay, the structure, let it first go, try to go up, as this is not, now it changes the momentum. Okay, so the 15 minutes closed as a doji. Now this doji is not not strongly bullish to me. It might go up. Let's see how far it goes. We might see downside. Okay, so I'm closing out again gold. this 15 minutes is not, it's not a bullish price action at the moment. So it's closed as a doji. All right, so I'm out of the trade because it's a okay. So yeah, the price action here is bearish now. It didn't create a very strong momentum. We could see downside from here, guys. So I'm out of the trade, nearly to the entry with a little bit of down, but we closed the previous 2-1 with profit, so we are well covered. Now here is potential, because this doji here on the 15 minutes, which is basically our exhaustion candle, the price might come down again. All right, so we'll not be entering at the moment. Let's see a bit more confirmation, then we'll look for an entry as soon as we will find that. All right, what's the situation with your trade, guys? Let me know. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so it's gonna head down now. Could sell. Let me see. It's gonna be very quick, but it's not a good idea to jump on a trade so fast. But let's see a little bit. It didn't make it. This doji on the 15 minutes is an exhaustion candle. Okay, I will take a sell position from here. So just a stop loss above this candle, little bit up, and a very tight entry, and I'll take this one up to the daily support level. Okay, so up to daily, let me see, the 15 minutes. So we'll be taking that to daily support. Okay, here at least 3 times. Let's keep that holding. And if we look at the 5 minutes, we can see that first of all the price need to be rejected from that zone. Yeah, from that level to the daily support level. Okay, so Okay, so now you can see that the price created series of lower high with a long wick candle. The probability here, if the gold, this is a very tight, you can see, as I mentioned guys, that trading is very tight. You always have to be, anytime we could be wrong and the price could go up. So that's why the stop loss is very narrow. But the way on the 15 minutes it's formed a doji, that's a strong exhaustion from the top. There is a now the price is probability for the price to come back down to the daily support level. Okay, series of lower high can give gold to have potentially bearish momentum. So let me see what it is doing here. So the exhaustion now we need to take always bigger profit target. That's the game of trading, always keeping a bigger profit target, risk low. Okay, so now here is the key points to look at. All right, so we need to see that rejection. Now if it, the way it has formed this price action, if it managed to break, you should see that some kind of waterfall here. If it is in a waterfall, then that's going to the resistance zone, will be out of the trade. So the way it has formed the doji, okay, it's getting rejected from the top. Very volatile guys. You see that it's just coming to the entry very fast. Now let me know which way you think that it's gonna be heading. It's almost near our entry, and so very, you see that my stop loss on this trade is only around 19 to 20 pip. In gold, that much stop loss is very low. The reason is, if I'm stopped out, because I'm just, you know, getting out of the trade with very loss, small loss, so that my capital always stay up. So it's not a problem to get out stopped out unless I'm taking a big risk. This is why I could give a stop loss here like that, all right, but I don't want to, because if I give a stop loss there, one trade will take me big loss. That I don't like it. I like a very tight, and when it is, that's how I can give a big risk to reward. And when that trade is going in my direction, currently coming into the profit zone, I can take the bigger profit from a single trade that will always keep me in the profit zone. Okay guys, so okay, so let's first of all see how it is trying to do. Audio should be good. Can you hear me guys? I think that you can you hear me you guys properly? Hope that you can hear me. So it's gonna still on the trade. Yeah, I'm still, it's gone out. Okay, so let it go up. That's a there is a daily middleman has formed. Okay, very good, thank you. Okay, thanks for that. Okay, so let's let it play out. In the meantime, let's quickly look at other instrument and then we'll come back here. So looking at AUD USD, so we see that AUD USD from the daily so that all of them is getting now reversed. Okay, we see that looking at Gbp USD started to be bullish, so we might see that reversal. Gbp CHF, we are running a position on this one which is running. Thank you, awesome. And what we see that on, so gold, it's still pushing high. Okay, very confusing price action, but ultimately it's moving in that direction. That doji was in fact exhaustion, but we see that the market remaining bullish, so we see it's still heading. Okay, so we'll look at that euro dollar. You know, you can see that euro dollar from this 20 EMA, it's getting rejected, so you could see because they are related to each other. Okay, gold, if you look at the higher time frame, you will see that the market in fact completely different in the higher time frame. On the 5 minutes, it's getting rejected again. So this is what I was telling guys, that let's see what it's trying to do. To drink some water, let me see. Okay, let's keep watching the price action and then we'll be looking at how the market might be doing here. How are your trading going, guys? Say trading is all about taking a big profit, keeping a smaller risk, and then making money out of it. Eurocad, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you see that the red candle is coming down, taking us out of the trade, and okay. Okay, guys, so let's see. Okay, if I look at the 1 hour, getting me confused at the moment. So on the 5 minutes, it's a gap opening. It's pushing high again. Let the price action develop here. Let's see dollar yen. We have seen that on dollar yen there is a rejection from the top, and with that rejection what we see that this is a strong impulse to the upside on dollar yen, and with this impulse we see now correction. So we could see that on dollar yen an impulse, we can expect a correction on dollar yen. Now with that correction, as dollar yen coming down for a correction, we can expect for the price from lower time frame to come down. All right, it might break this local structure on dollar yen. Okay, so with that break of local structure, we can expect the price come down, and later we might see that again bullish move. So from the daily, this is an overextended market, we can expect a correction. Now if we look at, this is the daily chart again, if we place our Fibonacci to see the potential pullback, we can see that the market coming down to this Fibonacci level at 38.2%. so in that zone we can expect dollar yen to come down and to test this level here. Okay, so this is the bullish price action creating series of higher high and higher low. Can expect it to come down to test this level, and from that zone we can expect another bullish momentum. So for the lower time frame, for short term, we can expect dollar yen to come down. All right, so let's see on I think gold will cross to TEM in 4 hour. It's already tested. Okay, so there is a lot of opinion, so let us know, guys. It's gold is confusing today, so let me know in the live chat what do you think, which way gold is likely to be heading. You see that with this doji on the 30 minutes also there is a doji, and with the doji the price now again pushing high. So what's your opinion? Okay, very good, Nick. That's a very good word. Thanks for that. Okay, GBP USD, will be looking at that. Let's gold move to the upside, I will be looking at Gbpusd. We see that Gbpusd from the daily perspective, we have seen that after triggering that liquidity zone, there is a from this support level, after gathering liquidity, has created this movement to the upside on Gbpusd. Now this is a very important level of support on Gbpusd, and from that support the price had a bounce. Now what do you see, that this is the daily price action. There is a long wick at the top and the price is heading to the upside, and we can expect okay, so we see that here the price is heading up. See, look, it might change its trend, Gbpusd, because if you look at the weekly, all right, we see that from the weekly perspective, this is a weekly support level here on Gbpusd, and from that weekly support there is a long bullish candle is being formed. This is the almost the last day of the week, and we can expect Gbpusd to remain bullish for longer term perspective if it changes its trend on the lower time frame. Now if you look at the monthly, we can see that the price has crossed the monthly low, and now there is a long wick here on the monthly, right, on Gbpusd, and this long wick is still not been tested, and we could see that after breaking this low we can expect Gbpusd to go up and to fill that long wick at the top. All right, so with that said, what we can expect on Gbpusd, as we see that after this doji, the market is trying to change its trend. We could see that this one heading to the upside and then even going back to the resistance zone if it is changing its trend. Like the gold has changed its trend. It's look like that it has changed its trend, and we see that because they move almost in the same direction. So Gbpusd and gold, both of them. So gold, you can see it triggered liquidity here, and then here has come back down. Now it is changing its trend to the upside. So okay, so with that said, now on Gbpusd there is a bullish engulfer with a long wick at the top, so there is a potential for further upside, and then we can expect it to come down. All right, so let's see how it does. Okay, so the bias is still down, my opinion. Okay, yes, still down. To have closed my bias. All right, so gold hitting. Okay, now William, here is a US jobless claim come in higher, so dollar experienced some downside, driving in. Okay, very good point. All right, that's a very good point. Okay, so US jobless claim came higher, so dollar experienced some downside. Okay, look, it's not all about the fundamental as well. So there is a technical aspect. So if you look at going back to the gold again to see what he's trying to do here. Okay, so the price action on the 1 hour, we see that after crossing this 1 hour candle, the way the price action is formed, on the 15 minutes with this doji, it created another bullish candle. So from 5 minutes, Gbpusd, we'll be looking at that. Okay, so we'll keep looking at, and then once we will find an entry, we'll be entering the position. So in the meantime, if we look at let me see that one on JPY pairs, how they are doing. Okay, so looking at GBP JPY from the daily. Now this market on GBP JPY, it's a very aggressive breakout. What we see that here on GJ is that this is a channel on GBP JPY, and from that channel the price has formed this inverted head and shoulder, has broken to the upside. Now so far you can see this is a very aggressive bullish market, quite a few days of bullish momentum. Every day the price is heading to the upside. Still it is showing bullish, but as you can see, as the price has reached the top, what I think that GJ might come down for a retest of this level. Why? Because this market, if you look at this resistance, the neckline of this inverted head and shoulder, this resistance here has not been tested here as a support, and from that zone we can expect GJ to go bullish again. So from lower time frame, what I think that we might see some short-term downside on GBP JPY. Okay, so though it is creating still bullish price action, the way you see that there is a very strong rejection going slowly, smaller candle, I think that from that zone we can expect GJ to come back down. So it's still bullish, so not a good place for a buying, but as soon as you will see that GBP JPY has given the opportunity for, after a rejection, we can look for selling opportunity on GBP JPY. All right guys, so if we find an entry again, we'll be looking to enter. So stick to the live session guys, and also like the stream please, that will help the stream, and also make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so everyone have time to do the liking and subscribing. That's awesome, thank you. So let's see CAD JPY. Okay, looking at CAD JPY, and also guys, your support to the channel is appreciated. We see that CAD JPY on the 1 hour chart, there is a middleman. I think that CAD JPY back to back 2 long week candle here, this one and this one, both are bearish. There is a probability for on the 4 hour also bearish. Let me see the day weekly, this market from the weekly, from the monthly. There is a red candle with a long week, long-term bullish, but I think that CAD JPY might come down further. If we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, CAD JPY from the zone is coming down further. From the daily, a bullish price action, but we could see that there is a probability for local breakdown. I think that CAD JPY might come down to this daily support, breaking this low, gathering liquidity, and then going to the upside. So from the further lower time frame, we can see that CAD JPY is in a consolidation. It is it's a very strongly bullish market, so I will not look to sell at the moment. I think that because it's forming these long week candles, anytime once the price will break this, especially this swing low, below this low, there is a liquidity, can give us entry opportunity for bullish. Because it failed to create a higher high, it formed a lower high here on Gbpusd. I think that the market might come down, break even to this low, and then going to the upside. So there is a probability for short-term drop, as we see that this level is where the daily support, and any drop below this level can give us a potential opportunity for bullish move. And thanks for that. In the meantime, if you are trading, I always recommend you to trade with a regulated broker. Always use a regulated broker, guys. There is a link in the description area for regulated broker that you are using, ever trade. And also I'm giving a link in the live chat. Okay, so I have given a link in the live chat for regulated broker. You can use that link, and then you can register for free, start trading with a regulated broker. That will help you to stay ahead in the game. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you. So let's see. Okay, guys, in the meantime, can you let me know how long you are trading? That will help us to know also each other. So you see that on the 5 minutes, forming that bullish candlestick pattern. So the trend is bullish now. On gold, any drop back to this 5 minutes 20 MA or breaking this swing low will give us entry opportunity. The price action is at the moment showing bullish. Okay, so you could see any pullback, especially to this level, can give us, we can look for entry. How many of you want another entry on gold? How many of you still want to enter a position? I was expecting to pull back on 1 hour and down again, but I rather wait for further action. Thank you. No problem, Jay, thanks for that. USD broken daily resistance. Okay, so let me see on the 15 minutes. I think that the way it is forming, it has formed established now an uptrending market structure. So the bias is still to the upside. If we look at the daily, though the price has reached a very important resistance zone on the daily, but the way it is moving, we could see that gold now heading and breaking the daily resistance line. Okay, so that could lead gold to the upside. Let me see. I think that for short term we might see pullback, but you could see that mark. Okay, very good. Yeah, that's good. No, at the moment we see that bullish momentum. Very good, Mark, thanks for that. Yeah, sometime if you finish for the day, that's good, that you always keep discipline, and then not doing anything for the day. Okay, so trading psychology is a big part of the game of trading. Okay, so you see that guys, it is important that everyone needs to develop a sound trading psychology when you are trading, because 70% of a trader's success will depend on their trading psychology. So let me know if you think that you develop a strong trading psychology, or risk management plan and trading psychology, because you see that whatever trade I open, I always take 1% risk, and even if in a day I have a drawdown, I cover it next day or day after. So Euro NZD, yeah, absolutely. Expectation on Euro CAD, Euro NZD, okay. US30, cause I short on gold because SMC 15 minutes. Short on gold, then I see gold at pivot points and at high level. Look, the way you see that this price action is forming gold, which is here on the 5 minutes, which is bullish. I think that we might see, though it is already has made a move, can see that pullback, but it's still maintaining bullish market structure, right? So it has manipulated here multiple times. So it's still, if you look at the daily, it is gonna hit that daily resistance today, 1906, and that could lead gold to the upside further, I think that. All right, so here is bullish price action, because the manipulation here with this trend from this channel broken to the downside, and then it's trending to the upside. Sophia, maybe one more. Okay, let's see. I want to take a high probability trade. It's a bullish price action here. You see, it's not whenever coming down, it's gathering liquidity and then trying to break to the upside. Okay. Let's look at the GBP CHF. So GBP CHF, we are on a bullish trade on GBP CHF. So the reason I have open buy on GBP CHF, which is running in a little profit at the moment. So you see that all the swing trade that I open, I have always a bigger profit target. Now, why did I open GBP CHF buy? If we turn on TF indicator is still not showing, but here is our TF strategy. If you look at our TF strategy rules, you see that the price crossed the 20 MA according to the rules, and then has closed above with this bullish engulfer. Now, with that said, if you look at a bit higher time frame from the daily, we see that there is a bounce on the daily time frame on GBP CHF, and with that bounce, the price, we could see that going up to break this swing high from daily perspective. Now, from the 4 hour, we saw that there is a retest here, and the price with this break, the change its trend, creating series of higher high and higher low, and I think that GBP CHF may continue to rise, and this is our, according to our TF strategy, the trade was open. If you want to learn the TF strategy and also be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description. You can visit the website, join us to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. The link below this video, and also you can find a link at the top of the chat. Click the link, and then you can visit the website. Thanks for that. Thanks. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent. I will be able to help you. How many lots? Okay, so this is a very good question. I find this question very frequently. How many lots do you use? Now, very good question it is, in fact, because see, trading is not just opening a position and then going out or going in. Trading is understanding the risk management or risk management part. Now, if you, let's say if you have $1,000 account, all right, and if you have a $5,000 account, and if you have $500 account, for the same stop loss, the lot size will be very different, right? The lot size will be very different, and it is almost impossible for you to be profitable if you don't know, based on your account size, how to calculate the lot size. Now, when you are opening a position, let's say in a fastest time, okay, maybe you are entering by market, and you don't have time to do the lot size calculation, then how do you do that? In fact, well, there are a couple of ways you can that I do. That's why I keep, you see that all my trade that I open on gold especially is very, because when I send a swing trade, you see the GBP CHF trade that I have sent out to the VIPs with proper stop loss peep and everything, so that they can calculate the lot size and everything. Let me show you that, then you'll understand. Now, GBP CHF trade that I have sent out, this one, you can see there is a stop loss, like how many, it's 1 to 3 weeks to reward, and stop loss pip is 34 pip stop loss. Now, 34 pip stop loss, you can easily, it's a swing trade, you can find out the lot size, right? But when there is a, let's say, quick trade, let's say on gold, it's coming down again for a pullback. Now, going back to the gold again, so you see that it's break. All right, let's see on GBP CHF that we are discussing. Let the gold play out. So on that trade, now when you are trading, let's say swing trade, you have time to calculate the lot size. There is an online lot size calculator available, and also there is a lot of if you are using a desktop, then definitely you should have a risk manager tool built in your platform, right? So this is how the trading is, that when you when you are using a platform, then you should have a lot size calculator. Now, based on the risk, lot size will vary. This is what the most important thing, guys, I want you to understand, is that based on your risk, the lot size will vary. Let's say for the same amount of pip, all right, let's say you are risking 20 pip, okay, but for the 20 pip, if your risk is $100, there will be one lot size. If your risk is $500, there will be different lot size. So you need to figure out that what's your risk and what's your lot size will be, so that you understand in what situation you will be risking, what situation no. Now, if you are still not sure, if you are in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can personally contact me. I will guide you how to calculate the lot size, so that you know exactly in what situation you should be calculating the lot, and then you know that exactly how much lot size. Let me know with the Telegram what's your account size, so that I can give you exactly what's your lot size should be based on your account size. Don't hesitate to ask, come back to me. I do a lot of one-to-one discussion, because I want everyone in this academy to be profitable, to learn the risk management, to develop the sound trading psychology. So you can come to me with one-to-one text me on the Telegram, then I will be able to help you how to calculate the lot size and everything. Now if you're not on our academy also, I can invite you to join us. There is all tools, everything available in Forex Trading Wizard Academy that will help you, that will be helpful to you to learn and grow as a trader. So I'll invite you to join today in Forex Trading Wizard Academy if you want to know more about how to trade, how to calculate the lot size and everything, so that you can grow and learn as a trader. So let's see now on gold what it is doing. It's just see this it's all the way manipulation, guys. No one it's almost at the moment here, either you buy or sell, you always in a zone where you will be you will be in a trap. So that's why it is patience is the key, to be a little bit of patient and then wait for the right trade to come to you. This is where it comes to the developing a sound trading psychology. Let's see how it does. Now you can see here it is doing here on the 1 hour chart. The price again had a massive rejection from the top. A very interesting price action. Might now continue to drop, or let's see what it's trying to do here. This is a reversal pattern now, it's forming. Okay, so let's see now what it is trying to do here. Right, there is an unusual drop from this level. And I think it's another liquidity gap to this liquidity zone. We could see now again pushing high. Let's see. Very interesting price action. You can see that it's just coming up and down. Because it's triggered the 4 hour 20 EMA. So you see that from that zone you see that rejection. I think that it's gonna try to retest again. Alright guys, so let's see. In the meantime, let me see that what other pairs are doing. What do you think, guys? What's gold is now trying to do here? Let me know in the live chat. What's your opinion? Is it's gonna break down, or it's just gathering liquidity and then heading to the upside again? So because it's still maintaining that trend, it has come down here, and now so it crossed that low. So 5 minutes candle closing as a bullish candle. We might see that again. So this is where we see that this breakdown is very unusual. It's come down below this level. There is liquidity. Now it is heading again back to the upside, where we see that potential movement, and I think that it's gonna hit that level again. Okay, so what do we see that in fact in that zone, okay, so the price has tested this level and has gone back up. Okay, so because it gathered liquidity again, okay, 1903. Okay, so basically you can see this 15 minutes candle again has come down. So there is a there is a massive manipulation going on, and because of that, it's you see that in this long week candle, how will you take a big risk to reward ratio trade? Because wherever you put your stop loss, coming down and hitting your stop loss. That's why wait for the best time to come on for an entry. Once you see the price has gathered enough liquidity, then we can look to enter. Now this 15 minutes candle is, if you look at the 1 hour, we see that the price has come down and again has gone back up to 4-hour 20 EMA zone. So it is closing 17 minutes later, this candle, but it may not break the high. What I think that the candle might close somewhere here, and then after a little pullback we can expect is for the price to move up. Now if you look at this trend on gold locally, it's still maintaining the bullish structure, but if you look at the 4 hour, the price is on the 20 EMA, and it is possible for gold price to have even another rejection or continuation to the upside. It will completely depend on the lower time frame, right? So on the 5 minutes or on the 15 minutes, let's see how here it is forming. Once we see the confirmation, especially if it is trying to break down, we can look for going short on gold. Okay, thank you very much. What do you think break match next week might take gold outside? Yeah. Yeah, very good idea, Ibrahim. Is yeah, small lot size and then adding position when you see that the market is going in your favor. That's a very good idea. Okay, here is you see that from the zone it is getting rejected with this long wick candle. From the 4 hour, the price tested the 20 MA. It is a very important level here. There's a long wick pin bar. I think now set for a downside movement. 15 minutes bearish, 4 hour, 5 minutes. Okay, there is a 5 minutes pin bar. Okay, so there is a bearish price action at the moment. For me, it's a reversal pattern, guys. Let me see on the 15 minutes. Yeah, so there's a probability for the price to have a breakdown here. Okay, so okay guys, so let's see how it goes. And you know, this is where we see that after this pin bar the price has got rejected from the top. Now there is a probability for now have a downside movement in this market. Dollar yen, yep. So here what it did, dollar yen, you can see there is a complete triple top and then had a have broken down. All right, so which is potentially, if we look at the 1 hour chart from the zone, now if we see that 4 hour closing as a doji here after crossing this 20 MA, coming back down, closing here, either it could have a bounce again or we can expect downside further. So let's see what's presenting the market to us. and then we can look for entry. Patience is the key. Sometime might give you a very good reward when you are patient. All right, so in the meantime, okay guys, in the meantime, if you are enjoying the live session, give a big like and also subscribe to the channel. And also, if you are not enjoying, let me know in the live chat, what do you think, what is missing that not you can't enjoy. If you are not, let me know in the live chat that you are enjoying, say yes, or if you are not enjoying, let me know that what I should be including here so that you can enjoy. And also, if you are looking to join a regulated broker, you can trade with a regulated broker. Our recommended broker is EvaTrade. So EvaTrade is regulated. Yeah, there is a link in the description area, and also you can I'm giving you a link in the live chat. Okay, so click the link and then you can register for free. You can start trading with a regulated broker. And also yes, thank you very much, Eco. That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyone also let me know how are you doing with your trading psychology. Okay, it's very good. Great coaching and info coach always. Thank you very much. So lots of learning, so many good people. That's Ibrahim Issa. Thank you. You're very positive. Everyone here is very positive. See, I know that you are spending your valuable time here in trading, and I really I want to see you that profitable. Aussie, yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. So to be profitable, a trader, it's according to the statistics that 70% of your trading success will depend on your trading psychology. And what is the biggest obstacle in trading psychology? It's very, very clearly known is that the emotion, right? So emotion is the big part of trading psychology. Okay, and what is the major emotion that makes us very difficult in trading is the fear. Okay, fear and the greed. These are the two major emotion that causes trader to lose money. Not not only lose money, blowing account. So how do you then overcome fear? First of all, to overcome fear, we first need to know that what actually causes that fear. All right, now how does it impact on trading? First, let's look at that. The way the fear impact in trading is that we think that, let's say let's say you open a trade and then it is going in profit. That's where we feel fear. It's the other way around. We think that when I'm losing money, that's time I'm fearing. No, we fear when the market is going in our favor. How? Because it's called the fear of losing what we already have gained. That's the way this psychology works. So we don't want, so we fear that the market has gone up. I have given some $50 profit in my account running, and it's going up and down. Once it is coming down to $30, I'm closing with a smaller profit, is because there is a fear that it might take the whole position out. And that's a very common. We are human, right? Everyone has fear. I also have fear. You also have fear. Everyone have the fear. So then how do you become profitable trader in that fear? There are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind is that, see, imagine that you are, for the first time, you need to jump from a wall, like let's say it's a 1 meter high, and you are very afraid of jumping from this 1 meter high because it's a bit scary to you. Now it's a fear, right? The same fear is working here. So why this happen, we fear here, is because our brain, we operate according to our middle brain amygdala. The frontal lobe is where the newest brain. This emotional brain is where the fear generated. How does it work? If you look at the history of human being, then you'll see that our ancestors millions of years ago lived in the cave thousands of years ago, even before developing that frontal lobe, the thinking brain, or the analytical brain. The emotional brain always was there, that reptilian brain. That brain only understand the emotion that remains in a state of that brain wants to protect you. Okay, that brain wants to protect you so that any predator, nothing is going to attack you. So that fear, why does this fear come in trading? Very simple. Anything scary, it will cause an emotion of fear. It will trigger that emotion, that energetic that trigger of fear. So why does then trading, when we are trading, we experience the same fear? Is because when we open a position, the position is going in profit and coming back down, so we fear that the money that already we have, it also will go. But in fact, trading is, you need to hold the position, and that's a very common phenomenon that you know that. So how do you overcome that fear? Is by exposing yourself to that situation over and over again. Imagine that you need to jump from a 1 meter high, right? Now when you are jumping to yourself to 1 meter high, first time you are fearing, but if you can give one jump from 1 meter, what will happen is that your brain will start to register that experience, that it will say that, okay, I thought that it's fear, it's not that much fear, it's fun, let's give another jump. Now the next time you not gonna fear that much. It's the brain started to take it easy. So the only way in trading to overcome fear is by sticking to it, okay, by not quitting. Okay, if you quit, you got. And now the biggest trouble here is to remain with the trading account. Okay, now if let's say you blown out and then you quit, right? That's very simple. So not to quit, you need to remain with your trading account, and the only way you can do that is by doing the risk management. I can guarantee you that if you do not take more than 1% risk, all right, and if you always trading with 1% risk, you will never ever blow out from your account, no doubt about it. Okay, so this is important that you always do that. Let's see now gold, what it is trying to do. Looks to me that we see that gold started to create a bearish price action, and if you look at the daily, from that daily movement, we see that gold has come down again. If we draw this daily support here, right, so there is a now probability for the price to have, let me see, either it is gathering liquidity from here or from here. It is very important that, guys, liquidity is the key. All right, how do you understand liquidity? Do you have any confusion? Now once you understand the liquidity, it will be much easier for you to see which way the market is planning to be heading. The market also plans because on the other side there is a people are trading, so it's all about people and traders, and on the other side. So you see that here on gold, on the 5 minutes time frame, the price, this is the resistance line, the price here in this resistance, here is a liquidity trigger, and also here is a liquidity trigger. which one is gonna be which one is the stronger, we'll understand from the market structure and trend. What I think here is that gold might create a downtrend, because you see that this uptrend is market structure. With this movement, the price in fact change. Here is we saw the breakdown. So it is important to see that whether it triggered liquidity here and heading to the upside, or it triggered liquidity here and trending to the downside. Right, let's see. Very good, Dar, that's awesome. Jackson, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, emotion is a very very important point to look at. Okay, so you see that on gold there is a probability here. Let me see. Okay, so now you can see from the 15 minutes it has, you know, breakdown, but at the same time it's maintaining this trend line. All right, so on the 5 minutes, Gbpusd US30, yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. I think that's gonna come down to 1890 level, or let me see how it is. You see that these days very manipulative the market, so we need to see a bit more confirmation how the market is doing. So let's quickly look at okay, US30 and Gbpusd. So if we look at Gbpusd, so 4-hour candle closed on gold with a retest of the 20 MA and then rejection. Looking at the Gbpusd, we see that after crossing the 20 MA, the price again coming down for again it's dropping down. 1 hour long bearish candle. I think that Gbpusd and with the gold we might see now some downside again, because it's a long-term downtrend and we see the significant movement. From 1 hour we see a pin bar, and I think that Gbpusd might come down again to this support level or even breaking this low. So from the 15 minutes we can see there is a local breakdown, and Gbpusd, I think that now highly likely we could see now downtrend along with the gold. Okay, gold, if gold is trending down, then we could see Gbpusd also. Now gold, let me see what it is doing here. Okay, if we see that it's maintaining this trend line, then we might see again going back up. But let me see from the 1 hour close on gold, a long bearish candle, Now one probability, you see that it crossed this middleman, so there is a probability for again to retest this resistance zone. So it will really depend on the 5 minutes time frame how the price action is forming. Let me see. Right, if it is breaking out, I'm not on a trade, guys, because I'm still not, the price action is not fully clear. Either it's coming down to this level or it is heading to the upside. So it will really depend on the price action confirmation. Let me see. See, so the price has a rejection from this daily resistance line, and okay, so let me see that with the Gbpusd, you can see on the 5 minutes and lower time frame, which is showing downside. So that could lead also gold in the same direction. Gold, see, it's now forming that. Yeah, that's Ibrahim Bian. Yeah, then we're buying again. Thank you. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, so we see that in that zone on the from the, this is the 1 hour chart. The way we see, right, if we see that the market from the daily, yeah, there is a probability to the upside. Let me see here. Okay, I think gold might retest the 4-hour 20 EM again, so which is here. All right, so I will be opening buy on gold from this level. Stop loss below this swing low, right, below this low, and TP target will be here up to this level, which is we can target 221 on this one. And so from that zone we'll be doing that. Stop loss below all this low so that we have a bit more protection here. This is the last trade for the day. Either winning or not winning will be wrap up for the day. And alright guys, so let's see. It is though it is locally had a bearish, but if you look at the 1 hour chart, we can expect it to go up and retest. If it isn't retest, that's fine. The price is very tight. If you look at the 15 minutes, it's forming a doji. So it's open with a gap. You see that potential here. So because the 1 hour chart, if we look at, the price has crossed this liquidity zone, there is a probability for gold to go back up to this resistance line, which is if it is melting down, then from the 15 minutes, the doji, so I put my stop loss at 60. Let me change that stop loss 60. Okay, so you see almost nearly, it's just a very tight stop loss, guys. Now here is the key points to see. Okay, so from 15 minutes, The buyers are still buying here. If it is closing as a doji, so if it is breaking down, then you might see that it's coming down. It's gonna forming the doji. You're gonna see that it's closing as a doji. Okay, so there is a probability for now on. It's a very interesting price action here. Right, so it's going back to our entry. I wanna see that it's going up and breaking the high. It's almost nearly to the entry again. It's up to you. You can keep running or closing at entry, but I'm keeping at, you know what, I think that from the 15 minutes form a doji. For me, there is a probability for upside now at the moment. Okay, so let's keep that running. All right, so it's almost nearly to the entry. Okay, I'm running almost nearly at entry. Okay, so that's good. It's gone up to crossing my entry. All right, so that's now okay. So this is a, if this is going back up to the resistance, we should be able to find 2.6 times on this one. Might come down to test this low, but still all right, so let's hope this one is going up and giving us this profit that we need. Then I'll be explaining why I have opened that position, so that you guys know exactly what's the deal here. I hope that you guys enjoying this live session. Make smash the like button now if you like it, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. If you want to know the strategy that I am trading, you can join us. There is a link in the description area, and also you can visit us in the website. All the trade that I open, I do share with all the members trading with us, and also you can be part of the trading community by joining us. There is a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. So click the link and then visit the website, and then you'll be able to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy to trade with us and also to learn strategies that we are trading. So the way there is the 15 minutes candle closed here with this doji. Now here is the key points that if you look at the 1 hour, from the 1 hour, see it's a doji on the 1 hour, still 41 minutes. So this is a gap here. From 5 minutes. Now here is the points. If it is breaking the low, might see that break. If it is breaking the low, then we might see a further downside. Okay, so this doji on 5 minutes, which is still showing bullish pattern. Alright guys, so we can expect now the doji to, if it is closing as a green doji, then we can expect the price to push up again, but the momentum, need to see the change of momentum here, which is very important. Okay, so this 15 minutes candle, which is still showing bullish pattern. If it managed to break to the upside, we might bring our stop loss a bit up to reduce the risk a little more. But it is a gap opening, you can see here. There is a gap and with a liquidity in it. So back to dojis here. Okay, so okay, so it's still running that trade. Now here is the key points to see if so with that, if it is managed to this 5 minutes candle also gathered again multiple liquidity from this support. This is a very important level of support. This is a smart money zone, right? And from that smart money zone, if it is bouncing off, we can expect for the price to go back to the resistance line. So I want to see that this is closing as a green candle, then we can expect it to see that the price is heading towards the upside. Now 15 minutes is a it is a bullish doji, double doji. If it is a very bearish doji, then possible breakdown. Let me see. Still running on the trade. Not showing the right. What's my stop loss on this? Okay, so it might come back down again, so we'll close that. With that said, guys, hope that you enjoyed. I'll be coming on live again twice tomorrow. So for the today, as the time is up, I will be ending the session. Hope that you enjoyed. Let's keep up for tomorrow, and then we'll be looking at some more trade in the coming updates. Thank you, and I'll see you again tomorrow in the next live.